happy 4th of July. So I don't know where y'all are, but it keeps on raining and not raining and raining and not raining. So I'm not sure if there's going to be fireworks or what. But I said, it's Tuesday and no days off. Look, when you want it as bad as you want to breathe in my ET voice. So because of some of the comments I saw in my last video, I wanted to jump on here real quick, guys. There's 24 hours in a day. I understand it's the 4th of July, but get your plate, get your drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic. I don't even care. Go sit somewhere and let's do a real quick 10-15 minutes for your legacy, for your wealth building, okay? Like there's 24 hours in a day. Get your little plate, get your potato salad or wherever you're at, and let me give you these this quick 3 tips to buy a property, guys. And I'm also going to say something to you. Now, can y'all, because I'm in the car because it was raining. I didn't want the phone to get like all wet. So first of all, give me some hearts. Let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me okay, y'all, because I had to jump in the car because the phone was getting like crazy wet. And I'm going to say something to you real quick. Now, it's probably not for y'all that are on here, but it might actually be. And so let me just say it. So let me just say something real quick. And I'm going to give you 3 tips. Hey y'all, where y'all from? Look, let me know where y'all are at, what y'all are doing. And I was outside walking real quick, y'all. Like y'all should be proud of me. I was outside walking real quick before I'm getting ready to step outside. And then it keeps on raining and not raining. I'm like, what is going on? So I got my little tank top on, my little hat on. I was out here like the shenanigans. All right, hey DC, yo, I need to come out there. Oh, DC, Major Impact is on channel 50 on the CW on the DMV area, guys, and so hopefully you have to check that out too. So y'all know that I'm going to, if you can hear me, if you can see me, give me some hearts, give me some hearts. What I want to do, guys, is, I'm going to speak life. I'm positive. That I'm going to encourage you. But we're all adults. We're all adults. And so I need to say something heavy because iron sharpens iron and somebody needs to hear it. Okay, good. Y'all keep on giving me some hearts. This is going to be real quick because when I did the last video, some people commented and said, I want to buy a property. I want to buy a house. I don't know what to do next. I said, I'm going to break it down into 3 quick steps, guys. And you can use these steps whether it's your very first property or an investment property. The same principles apply and the same rules for getting mortgages. Come on, somebody with some hearts. Come on, it's 4th of July. Get your potato salad, get your burger, get your wine cooler, get your non-alcoholic daiquiri. If you're fasting and stuff like me, and go sit down somewhere and let's do this 15 minutes in my ET voice. If you want it as bad as you want to breathe, come on, somebody. And I'm going to say my real quick message. Okay, and it might hurt, but it's for the people on the left, not the people to the right. You guys on the right, this is not for you. But I'm gonna say something, then I'm gonna give you guys the 3 tips. Okay, so the thing that I'm gonna say is some of y'all, not y'all on this live probably, but some people, come on y'all, some people got a 500 credit score right now. Somebody put in the comments now. Some of y'all, maybe not y'all. Cause I'm not look, not y'all. Some of y'all got a 500 credit score right now, guys. I'm doing this video on Independence Day, July 4th, for a reason, because it's about your financial independence, your mental independence, your spiritual independence, your legacy, your wealth building, your generational wealth, right? It's about being truly independent. And independent means accomplishing your goals, being self-sufficient, not depending on other people, keeping your word to yourself. Come on, somebody, doing what you said you were going to do. We're in July. If you're looking around, gee, I didn't mean to go here. If you're looking around and your life is not looking like what you imagined, if you haven't reached the goals that you said that you were going to accomplish in January, it's time to tighten it up. Come on, somebody. It's time to somebody put tighten up. It's time to tighten it up because we're in this final stretch. We're already in July, guys, and you can end the year with the results that you want. But some of y'all have a 500. Come on, somebody. Some of y'all have a 500 credit score right now. And instead of investing $75 or $200 in a course or a training or a strategy session, or let's say you're ready for the next level and you're ready to invest, $1,300 for a coaching call with me. Instead of spending, investing $100 on a training, you done invested $300 on the drinks for the cookout, for the 4th of July outfit. I'm gonna be quiet right there. Instead, you have not reached your goals. You have a 500 credit score. You told me you wanted to buy a house. You told me you wanted to leave your job. You told me you wanted to retire your spouse. You told me you wanted to change your zip code. You told me you wanted to start a business. You told me you wanted business credit. You got a 500 credit score right now. And instead of investing in training, in a coaching call, in a course, you spent $100 on booze and alcohol for the cookout, $100 on your outfit for the cookout, $100 on your sneakers, your hair for the cookout, $100 on the fireworks that you want to do in your backyard for everybody, as opposed to investing in yourself first. Guys, I'm going to say this, and I don't normally say this, but I'm going to say it right now. A broken mindset. Oh, she's trying to sell a course. She's trying to sell a strategy session. We're going to talk about this thing today. Guys, I could care less. I have a house. I have a business. My goal is to educate and empower you. How do I get the knowledge from my brain to you so you can have results? It's through training. It's through a course. It's through coaching. It's through constant videos, through education, through empowerment. I could care less if you actually, it's not about selling something. You got to get out that mindset, because you'll spend $75 for, the wine coolers for the cookout, but you won't invest $75 for the training you need to get you to your goal. Guess what, guys? And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to give you guys the 3 steps, but somebody needs to hear this today. Now, I need to say, and I don't normally talk like this, but I don't play with adults. Somebody put in the comments, adults. I don't play with adults. You know why? Because y'all are wealth warriors. Y'all are leaders. Y'all are people that break the cycle. Y'all are generational curse breakers. Y'all are the ones assigned to lead by example. Well, you are the ones assigned to have the anointing. You are the ones assigned to have the legacy and the wealth building. I'm not going to tiptoe about it. You have to make wiser decisions with your time, your energy, your money, your finances. So if we're in July and you do not have, come on, somebody with the adults. Come on, somebody, right? If we're in July and you don't have the results that you want, you have not reached your goals, then it is time for you to do something different. Period. That means there is a knowledge gap. That means you're right here and you have a goal right here, and you 1000% can reach your goal. But what is the problem? The problem is that there is a process, there is a procedure, there is some information that you may be missing that you need to actually get you there. I would be happy. It brings me, like, this is why I'm here, to give you guys that knowledge, that education to get you to your goal. But your very next step is to stop spending $100 on the drinks and the food for the cookout, and invest in the training session, invest in a strategy session, invest in the course. And I'm gonna leave it right there, especially while right now I think for 24 hours it's 50% off. So I'm gonna say it right there. I would be happy to help you. It is not about selling something. Come on, somebody. It's not about selling something. It's about you getting to your goal. You changing your zip code, you getting your house, you getting business credit. Got it good. Look, if you received that message and you heard Jesus and you heard my heart in that message, and you heard me say to some grown adults who are wealth winners, like, it's time, look, I shook you by your arms. It says, stop playing about your legacy. Stop playing about your wealth building. Stop playing about your destiny. Stop playing about the people who are depending on you to get them into a better situation. Stop playing about the people who are looking up to you to lead by example. And you may not have made all the right decisions before, but now you're at a turning point. Somebody put in the comments, crossroads. Some of y'all are at Jesus. I just got to be me for a second, okay? Some of y'all are at a crossroad. And it's like God is saying, do you want to go left or do you want to go right? Do you want the past or do you want the future? Do you want what you said out your mouth, or are you going to be complacent? Did it get frustrating? Did it get overwhelming? And did you give up? Right? Did you try it and it did not happen? Maybe you tried to work on your credit and it didn't work. Maybe you tried to get things deleted and it didn't work. Maybe you tried business credit and you got denied. Maybe you tried for the house and you didn't get what you wanted. Guess what? Delayed but never denied. Delayed but never denied. Somebody put in the comments, never Never, never. If you saw the vision, you had the goal, you had you have the desire. You have the desire to buy a property. You have the desire to be a wealth warrior. You have the desire to have legacy. You have the desire to have wealth building. You have the desire to retire your spouse. You have the desire to change your zip code. You have the desire to pay off all of your debt. You have the desire to buy a house for your parents. Come on, somebody. You have the desire to change your zip code. If you have that desire, that means God also gave you the ability to make it happen. The only gap is that you need information to execute. Somebody put in the comments, execute. Are y'all receiving this? Somebody put in the comments, execute. The only difference is that you need some information to execute. So what are you going to do? I'm going to do the 3 steps, but what are you going to do? When I'm done this live, you are going to invest in what you need, whether it's a training, whether it's a coaching call, whether it's a course or a strategy session. You're going to first invest, second, absorb the information, and third, execute. Let me say it again. You're going to first invest, second, absorb the information, and third, execute. Is that fair, y'all? Can we hold each other accountable? Can somebody give me some hearts if that's fair? Like, can we stop playing around and saying we're multimillionaires and we're multi-billionaires and we're 1%ers, and then we're like, I ain't invested $75 for a course, but you go over here and spend $100 on some Ciroc. Y'all, I ain't always been saying. Y'all, I used to like, I ain't gonna say that. Y'all just spent $100 on Ciroc and 99 bananas and tequila. All right, 3 steps to buy a property, guys. 3 steps is the same 3 things, no matter whether it's a first-time home buyer program or if it's like buying an investment property, okay? Just the amount you put down is different. Write this down, right? I don't care if you're at the cookout. Pull out the pen out your purse. Y'all know y'all bought pens in case y'all was going to exchange some numbers. In case your cell phone died. Y'all still carry pens and get people's numbers? The shenanigans, I can never get through a full live. Look, y'all stop telling my age. Back in the day, we used to meet somebody, be like, hey. And you'd be like, hey. You'd be like, what's your name? Like, my name is Terri. What's your number? Here you go. Let me stop playing with y'all. All right, everybody calm down. Everybody pay attention. Everybody pay attention. Get back on the track. All right. So 3 things, guys. Income. So I was saying, get your pens. You can write this down on your napkin, okay? If you don't have a piece of paper right now. But that's a real quick tip. If you are a real beast and you a wealth warrior, you know that you will always be prepared. I don't even care if I have my wristlet. I always carry a little piece of paper. I carry like a little small notepad and a pen in my wallet because I don't never know when I'm going to see something, hear something, need to write something down. My cell phone could die and I could meet, Oprah. Shout out to Oprah. I'm going to be working with you soon. Look, I just said it on the live. All right, so I might need to write something down, okay? So anyway, income, write this down. Income, assets, credit. Income, assets, credit. Income, assets, credit. These are the 3 things you need to buy a property, whether it's a first-time home buyer program, your first property, or whether it's a second one, a third one, whatever. The lenders and the process are still going to be looking at the same thing for income, guys. And I had a bunch of people say, Terri, I watched the last live and I want to buy a house. What do I need to do next? I'm going to give you steps real quick in each of these areas. So for income, you must have verifiable income to buy a property, whether it's a first-time property or whether it's a second or third or fourth house. Why? Because the lender needs to know that you have the ability to pay the mortgage back. Look, got it good, guys. So income, that could be your regular W-2 job where you have, you have bank statements, you have paychecks, you have 2 years of taxes, right? Verifiable income. You cannot be on short-term disability. You cannot be, on unemployment. You cannot have a part-time job. Full-time verifiable income, or if you're a self-employed entrepreneur like me, you can. Look, you can. Somebody put in the comments, can. You can still buy a property, first-time home buyer program or investment property if you are a self-employed entrepreneur. But what are they going to need? Your business bank statements showing deposits, income. Do you have income? And depending on the lender, I'm not going to deep dive right here, but depending on the lender, you may need 2 years of being incorporated, 2 years taxes, but there are lenders, 100%. Somebody put 100% in the comments or give me that little thingy that says 100%. There are lenders that will do 12 months of stated income. 12 months of stated income. The lender matters. The lender matters. The lender matters. So you don't necessarily have to have 2 years of being incorporated, 2 years taxes, depending on the lender. But if you're self-employed, you need to prove that you have the income to pay the mortgage back. So the first thing is income, okay? The second thing is credit. Credit. Y'all, I shouldn't say this. So y'all know I'm single, right? And so I was dating, right? And I had somebody ask me about what I do. I talk too much on here. So I was like, I'm a business consultant, because I try to like keep it like very like, I'm a business consultant. I help people with real estate, right? And so I talk too much. Hopefully you don't see this. Shh. Hopefully you don't see it. Don't nobody tell. So he was like, well, can you send me your stuff so I might need your services? So I'm like, ugh. Because I don't like to, like to get to know people before they know about all of that. I talk too much. So I sent him, my link tree or whatever. So he went and looked at everything. And then he was like, oh my God, I'm going to need your help. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm already like, oh, because I don't like to talk about like that, right in the very, very beginning. Then he says to me, how long does it take to increase your credit scores? Sir. You trying to get to know me personally. I just said you guys you just found my YouTube channel that has over 1,000 videos of free information, and you asking me how long does it take to increase your credit score? How about you watch a free video before you ask me that and stay focused? Delete and block. Don't be asking me about no credit scores and you trying to date me. What, sir? All right, back to our broker. Allison gonna get me. Allison, I'm sorry, my cutoff game is crazy. All right, so anyway, credit. So you want to have at least a 640 credit score. Y'all, I'm sorry. So you want to have at least a 640. I'm gonna do a separate thing with YouTube and talk about like this being like a woman entrepreneur, single in 2023, and dating, what this dating life is like. Because baby, I got some stories, some good ones and some not good ones, and maybe we need to talk about it a little bit more so we can help each other. And shout out to Align by Allison, who was a whole beast. Y'all go follow her if you're married or if you're not married, you want to be married, you're dating, whatever, because she's had like 2 people get engaged. She has a ton of great information. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her, because I'm definitely not an expert there, but I will share all my stuff. So anyway, credit. For first-time home buyers, you want to have at least a 640 credit score. Are there lenders that will give you a mortgage pre-approval? Y'all can hear me, see me. Give me some hearts, y'all. Show me some love. We almost done. A 640 credit score. There are some lenders that will approve you at a 620. There are some lenders that will approve you at even a 600. I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. I have some lenders that will even approve you at like a 580. However, do you want to buy a house at a 580 or a 620? No, guys, you still want it to be. Thank you. Come on, somebody, give me some love. So with your credit, I recommend that you be at least a 640 and above. That's easy to do. Guys, I can get you to a 640 usually in 30 to 90 days. Like, that's not that deep, a 640, okay? And for like an investment property or business credit, I recommend you being a 700 and above. So what are you going to do when you get off this live after you invest in training? Then you're going to pull your credit reports from all 3 bureaus, from My FICO or annual credit report, annualcreditreport.com or Credit Check Total. You're not using Credit Karma. You're not using Credit Sesame. You're not using Identity IQ. Those are all Vantage scores. And the mortgage lenders and the business credit lenders use FICO scores. So you're using Credit Check Total or My FICO to pull your credit reports from all 3 bureaus today. When, Terry? Today. Put the plate down. Finish eating your plate, then do it tonight when you get home, okay? And then see where you are right now. And if you're already there, great. If you're not, they're going to put together a plan by using the training or investing in a session to get you there, okay? So 640 for first-time home buyers is what I recommend. 700 and above for business credit, for commercial properties, for investment properties, even like for hard money loans, guys. And the reason why I say that is even though they'll approve you based on the project and they'll approve you based on low credit scores, your rates and stuff are going to be crazy. Can we be honest? So the higher your credit score, the better rates. The better rate you get, the more profit you see, the less money you pay out of pocket, the less hassle, the less down payment sometimes. Stop acting like it's a game. Higher credit scores mean lower fees, which means more money in your pocket and less money out of pocket. Can we be real? Okay. And then assets is your down payment. For first-time home buyers, 3.5%, sometimes 5%. I did a whole video on how to buy a house with no money, guys. That means if you are a vet, if you buy a USDA property, sometimes if you get grant money, like there's all different kinds of ways between first-time home buyers assistance, sellers assistance, down payment assistance, being a vet, getting grant money. There's all kinds of ways to buy your first property that's owner occupied. Also doing house hacking strategy for investing. There's all kinds of ways to buy a property with low money down. Now, do I recommend that you have $0.00 in the bank? No, we're going to be real, guys. If you are renting right now, you paid first month, last month's in security usually to move into their property. That could be anywhere between $2,000 and $5,000. Well, if you saved up that money to buy, to move into a rental apartment to help build somebody else's legacy, guys, you can save that same $5,000, $10,000 up for your down payment to own your building. To own your building. I didn't even say house. I didn't even say property. To own your building, your triplex, your duplex, your quad. Triplex, 3 units. Duplex, 2 units. Quad, 4 units. Come on, somebody, okay? So recap for the people who said, I want to buy a house. Income, assets, credit. Verifiable income, whether you're self-employed or you have a W-2 job. Credit, 640 and above, I recommend for FHA for first-time home buyers, even though our lenders will do it under. If you don't know, send me a DM, and I can give you guys some preferred lenders. And also 700 and above for business credit, for commercial properties, for all of those things. And then assets is your down payment money. 3.5% to 5% for first-time home buyers. 10% to 25%, more like 15% to 25% for commercial, for conventional, for any other kind of, sometimes like renovation loans, all those things. But when it's not a first time home buyer program, when you're not going to be owner occupied, and for hard money loans, I like to lump it all together. Hey y'all, I love you more. Y'all, are there going to be fireworks? For hard money loans, guys, I say 40%. I lump it all together. For a hard money loan, if you are going to flip a property, you're going to need about 40% down. Yes, you will get a great big return at the end if you do the numbers right. If you follow Jamal King, you're a make real estate real. If you do the 70% ARV rule, you will make money. However, to get into that, you need some liquid capital, and credit is going to help you get better terms. I say, and I'm going to say it again, I recommend that you do not even attempt to do a flip if you do not have at least $50,000 liquid capital in addition to your credit. Why? Because you're going to have interest only on payments, because you could go over budget. The property could sit longer than normal. It could appraise under value. You could end up not doing a flip and having to do a refinance into a traditional loan, and then keeping the property and renting it out, guys. So don't get in over your head and get over leveraged where you can't finish the project, and then the whole thing is a waste, and you think that wealth building and legacy is not for you. Can I be right? Look, it's Independence Day. And Independence Day means I'm about to be real with y'all. Do you want me to fluff you and tell you what you want to hear, or do you want me to be honest with you guys so you can go in eyes wide open and have better success? Guys, this is a wealth building ministry. A wealth building ministry. That means we're doing it for our last names. We're doing it for our bloodline. We're doing it for our kids, our brothers and sisters, our spouses. We're doing it for our community. We're doing it to lead by example. We're doing it to break generational curses. It's a wealth building ministry. So we're in July. Guys, invest in the information you need to get to your goal, especially while it's about to be, it's 50% off for the next 24 hours. And then don't just get all these courses and trainings and you don't sit down and watch them, absorb the information, and then put together your list of action items to get it done. This is not about selling something. This is about you getting what you need to get to your goal. Amen. All right, y'all. So I hope that was helpful. I'm about to go and see if there's going to be some fireworks. I have to go change, but I was walking. Let me show you how I was walking just now. Because listen, look, real quick, y'all. I can't even do nothing without, I play too much. Guess what, y'all? I had just went to that farmer's market the other day, and I bought them oatmeal cookies from that lady. Oh my God, them oatmeal cookies, y'all. Like, this is like, I just gotta talk to her real quick. Them oatmeal cookies were so good. I think I ate the whole, I ain't gonna say I think I did. I really did. In like 3 days, I ate like the whole thing. And I've been fasting, I've been drinking water, I've been eating fruit and vegetables, y'all, just for my own like mental, like, help me get energy. And I ate that whole thing of oatmeal cookies. All right, what you say? Can you, hold on. Where are my glasses at? Because I can't read. We're about to get off of here. See if I can go back to the cookout. Hold on. can you send me the link for the training? Absolutely. I'll send you the, and guys, always, if you text credit to, what is it, 267, I'll put it, you can text credit to, I'll put the, when I repost this, I'll put it in the description of this replay. And then also, if you always go to my link tree, in the link in my bio, my link tree has everything. So it says 50% off 4th of July. And the training that I recommend is the 3 workshop training, the 3 workshop replay, because that's a training on how to increase your personal credit scores quickly, how to build business credit in 30 days, and how to buy a car in your business name. It's actually a bundle. And it's 50% off right now. When you're ready for the big investment, you're ready to work with me one-on-one, you can invest in a coaching call. The coaching calls are never a discount. I ain't gonna hold you. That's 1 hour with me directly. And shout out to the last 5 people that did coaching calls with me. Real quick, you guys, for your follow-ups, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to do a Zoom with me, because you guys didn't have an opportunity to do a Zoom. The last person that did a coaching call with me, she invested $1,300 in the coaching call, and she has gotten $30,000 in credit in the last 30 days just from 1 hour with me. And that's only the last 30 days. I'm gonna leave that right there. So when you're ready for you're ready for the next level, you can invest on a one-on-one Zoom with me for an hour, and I will transform your entire life and give you all the steps you need for you personally. All right, y'all. So enjoy the rest of your 4th of July. Stop playing around with your credit, and you have enough time. Jesus, you have enough time to get to your goals. You are not running out of time, but what you do need to do is make a decision. Number 1, decide that it's important to you. And number 2, decide that I'm the person, I'm the brand that you want to help you get to your goals, right? Once you make those 2 decisions, then your next step is to invest and execute. Amen. All right, y'all, have a super amazing day on purpose. Bye.